Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Joni and I'm the blogger behind SimpleLivingMama.com, and in today's video I am going to be sharing with you guys everything that my 8th grader is doing for his independent work in our homeschool. Let's go. Alright, so we are going to take a look at what my son is doing for his curriculum. We are pulling most of our curriculum from Modern Anomalies, an online Catholic Charlotte Mason curriculum. It's completely free. Most of our book selections are going to be coming from there. Keep in mind, this is not completely every single thing that we are going to be doing this school year. We are going to be doing many subjects together, all of our richest subjects together during our morning time. I'll have that video up in the cards if you want to go check it out to see what we're going to be doing with that. And yeah, let's just go ahead and dive in. This is term 1. Many of his book selections will change with each term, so keep that in mind. To begin with, we have we're going to dive into history. What he's going to be doing for term 1 history is 20th century history with the Century for Young People. And his history book, his free read that goes along with what he's studying in history, is Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry. And also he's going to be keeping up with his book of centuries that he has had for a few years now. All of this is going to be laid out for him in his binder with his procedure list and his checklist, so that way he knows what he needs to do each day. If you guys are interested in seeing a video on how I've set up the kids' binders with their procedure list and their checklist, let me know and I can film that for you guys as well. For science, he is going to be doing Earth Science. This is a textbook that goes with his curriculum, but he is actually using Journey Homeschool Academy. We're really excited about this because it is a different format than what he's done in the past. Last year, he just did a basic textbook science program, and we kind of struggled with it. He wasn't too into it. This is like an online course with videos, and the labs are set up. And I think that he's going to enjoy that a lot more. I will have the link to sign up for Journey Homeschool Academy down in my description box. They close their signups at the end of August. But like I said, we're really excited about it. And I do plan to have a full review once we've actually gone through the course, if you are interested in seeing that later on at the end of the school year. He is also going to be doing Plutarch this year. He is just going to read one life from Plutarch per term. This is the book that I picked up from Amazon. He's actually going to have to share this one with his sister because she is also doing Plutarch. But it's just going to be one life per term. He's just going to have to read a few pages once a week. So nice and short and simple. He will keep up with his narrations in his notebook. Okay, let's talk about language arts and literature. What we're doing this school year is not necessarily Charlotte Mason, but it is continuing on what we did last year that we didn't complete. And also this is what was recommended for from My Father's World for 8th grade. So we're going to be using Easy Grammar just for his grammar lessons this school year. And honestly, it's one lesson per day, and I think it takes like less than 10 minutes to complete a lesson. So just something for him to build upon the grammar skills that he has already learned. For his writing, we are going to be using Writing with Skill. We started using this last school year. We didn't get as far with it as we would have liked, but I do think that this is a good program and we're going to continue on with it because we're not even halfway through this book. But I think it is a good program to help teach kids how to write, how to order their writing and produce a good piece of content. I am going to continue on with using Progeny Press study guides, at least for term 1. We did start this last year and didn't get through with it. Now, like I said, we had a really busy, crazy year last year, and we moved completely to a new state. So yeah, he didn't get finished with this. He didn't finish the book or the study guide. So we're just going to start over with this and try this one out for term 1. If he does a good job with it, then I will choose another one for term 2. If it ends up being just complete drudgery, then we will switch and do something else for literature. Okay, so Mater Amabilis has nature lore books recommended, and I thought that would be a good thing to add to his reading. So he is going to read My Side of the Mountain for his nature lore book for term 1. I got this one from Thrift Books. I still need to get these stickers off, but this is what he's going to be reading for term 1. Okay, and now we're going to talk about his religion, his religious study. This is, of course, going to be Catholic. His catechism, we're going to be using the Faith and Life series. This is Our Life in the Church. Now, this is not Catholic, but we do have a strong Protestant background as well. So I don't mind if he reads missionary stories or saint stories. It's great talking points. We can discuss these different things or whatever. This one was on the shelf. I think it went, I'm sure it went with one of our My Father's World curriculum. I don't remember which cycle it went with, but it went with one of them, and we just never got around to reading it. So I decided to go ahead and pull this one off the shelf for him. Mater Amabilis does assign a saint story, 1 per term. So this is what he is reading for that category for term 1. They also assign a Catholic culture book, 1 per term, and this was on the book list. So we're going to be reading the story of the Trapp family singers, or shall I say he's going to be reading it, and then he and I are going to be discussing it. And then he is going to be reading a gospel. Luke is what is assigned this year, so he's just going to be reading through the book of Luke this year and narrating, writing about it, and then talking with me about it. What is not pictured here? So math, we are continuing on with teaching textbooks. We both really enjoy that program, me as a homeschool mom and then him as a student. I think it works well for him. I think he's starting pre-algebra. I'd have to go back and check, but I think that's what he is moving into this school year. Also, he is going to be using or doing a geography program from Mater Amabilis. It's called A Book of Discovery. So he's going to be reading through A Book of Discovery, and they have included a study guide that I still need to print out for him. But he's just going to be going through that probably throughout the entire school year. I think he has to work in it twice a week. But that is it. I have not assigned him a foreign language this school year because he did not want to do one, and I didn't want to force it on him. Latin is typically recommended, but I haven't decided whether or not I want to add that into our school year. If I do, it will probably be something that we do together during morning time, just to get started. He is also doing a co-op class, or 3 co-op classes. He's going to be doing an acting class, a movie making class, and then a coding class. So I feel like we have a lot of good things going on this school year, and that you know, this is a big switch from what we're used to doing. So I think we're covered. Yeah, so that is everything for my child's 8th grade homeschool curriculum. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.